Mike did this. What's the proper name for this, Mike?
A trembler.
That's it. That's it. My goodness. So you must have been holding this in a lot of different ways. Why don't you just... Yeah.
These are the string steadies. I used 7 steadies and one at the end. So basically 8 string steadies. And you just keep going. They're waxed string. You start at one end and just keep working your way back. You also use a steady rest, the one-way steady rest, or Escalon has made his own steady rest, and you just keep backing that thing up. The hard part is the very, very beginning, because that's where you get the most vibration. And any vibration at all, like this, when you put your tool on there, it goes boom. That's what that piece is.
How many of these did you do?
This one I did just that week in France.
This is the first one?
No, I've done several. I've done probably 4 or 5, but none this tall.
Boy, and this is the way to start, huh?
And the minimum thickness is 2 millimeters, and then I worked my way up to 2.5 millimeters to 3 millimeters to 3.5 millimeters.
You really went with the French, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's glass, so there's no easy way to mount it, and you don't want the wood to move on you.
What's the wood? Is it maple?
This is maple, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is maple. So now this is an end grain maple, spalted maple piece of wood that I got, and hopefully it won't move as much. And this is just insulation you get for your water pipe for the winter. I just cut a piece of that, so it's really just sitting in there.
You should hold it. It's moving.
That's impressive, Mike. I gotta say.
It's the scary. It took me about 3.5 days to do this, and the scary part was changing planes 3 times to come from France home with this piece of glass.
Oh, good luck. Huh? Wow.
And
cool. All right. Let's get started. Plus A, somebody. You're plus A?
Yeah, Alan Cole.
All right, Alan.
I was screwing around with a partner tool and some solar faulty something or other, and that's what came out.
Cool. Nothing wrong with that. Got some steps going down in there. Just a different look.
Yep.
Piece missing over here on the side. Natural edge. That's good that this void matches that.
Too many curves.
Yeah. It's like a geometry lesson here or something.
There, you know?
Yeah, that's like a geometry lesson. That's cool, man.
And little CA to keep it from flying apart. It did have a pretty good bracket in its good weak spot.
Yeah, I can see it wanting to go here. That's cool. It held together for you. Nice, easy on the chuck. All right. I like the finish with that. What is it?
Sanding and tunnel.
Tunnel. No wonder I like it. I like tunnel on it. All right, we got a box here, a big one. And this is...
That's me. That's laminated Kempis from Indonesia with a cherry top. And the finial is also Kempis. I think we made all of it.
Cool. I love it. Is this palm? What is that?
Kempis.
Oh, really?
It's a construction wood, actually. They use it for framing buildings and stuff.
Wow, it looks like small palm.
It looks almost like palm.
Yeah. The color might be totally different, but the points look very similar.
Those are 3 of your 1-inch boards laid up, and then the lid is 1 piece of cherry.
Gotcha. Very cool. Fits nice. Lots of room in there. Beautiful curve in there. Good sanding job. Good finish job. Cool. Sides look pretty. And it's useful. I like big boxes. Not too many guys make big boxes. I like big boxes. They can hold serious stuff. Very nice.
Put a big stash in there.
That's right. Cool. This is really cool. Whose is it?
It's a piece I've been experimenting with. It's a very ratty piece of cherry burr. Falling apart. So it's never going to be smooth. Or
That's why I like that you left it like this.
Yep. So I went with kind of a rough texture on an entire piece.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that works with this because it's so beat up.
Yep. And it's basically the 3-part tongue oil,
Poly
mineral
and-
spirits, and poly.
I see.
And it was put in a Ziploc bag and soaked overnight. So it
Oh,
had
really?
a chance to absorb,
Yeah.
you know, the finish.
Oh, cool, that works for me. I like leaving it rough like that in this case. I really don't think anything shiny on here. Sometimes that works with a contrast, where you can have a nice shiny part against the rough edges. Like, ooh, it looks cool. I don't think that would have worked here. I think you did the right thing leaving it.
Well, Chris constantly shows this, what he calls a flare,
Uh-huh.
this design.
I like
where he
the
has
flare.
bark and a lot of shine to it, and they look gorgeous, but you gotta have the right piece of wood to
Yeah,
polish it.
yeah.
If it were longer, I'd say there's a pirate hopping around somewhere.
Put some glass in there to,
Yeah, so you can put water in it and put flowers in it if you want to, yep.
right.
Yep.
Joe Bradshaw made this little box.
No, I didn't make that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No?
I'm sorry, that's right, you brought me that.
Yeah.
That's right. You brought me. That's kind of cool with the white rim there. I like that.
It did fit until this morning.
That's always happening. Leave it overnight.
He came
Or it
back.
only tightens on one side. You know, you say that's the way I made it. So you can have it both ways, either loose or tight.
Those experiments.
But another good reason for having a line in here is when your top and bottoms don't match quite right. If your grain is going kind of crazy and it's not going to match, you put that little thing, it gives you a little bit of leeway so you can hide it. But that's a cool little box. I would like to have seen these come off though. You got your marks here.
That's the dried spur. I
Yeah.
just took the lid out of it.
That's right.
Or it's
So,
decorative.
cute little box.
My little hand grenade.
That's right. I love this little guy. I saw this today though. Bob Verne.
Right over here.
There you go. That's his little piece. Nice little, what would you call it? Plate? Dish?
Shell bowl.
And the wood is,
Chichen.
that's it, Chechen. I love it. Absolutely love it. Beautiful curves. See, this is what I'm talking about with curves. That's one nice continuous curve.
I see 4 flat lines on there.
What's that?
The 4 flat lines all the way around it.
That's to make the others look better.
That's right.
But that's a
Accentuates the
beautiful,
curve.
beautiful curve. A simple
What's the
one-way
finish?
curve. That looks elegant.
Finish.
The more you get your
Finish is
curves
wax.
down, the
Oh,
more
yeah.
elegant your stuff's gonna look.
It's,
Whoa,
Bob's
Bob,
Wax finish, yeah.
Bob did not waterlock that one?
No,
I know, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Beautiful piece,
it's a
Bob.
kind of a rosewood family, so it polishes up nicely all by itself. It doesn't need finish.
Yeah, it's, I love it. I love it. Cool, is this for earrings?
Yes.
Whoever made this?
Yes,
Okay, an earring holder, nice, very nice. It's oak.
it is.
Actually,
Looks
it
like
looks
you
like
have
a
some
tree.
quarters on marks in there. I don't know if you guys see it there. The rays coming out here. Looks cool. Nice little design there going up. Practice your coves. Nothing wrong with that at all. Very nicely done. And useful. Okay, this one's Joe's. Joe forgot to put the dip in it. He just kind of went real straight. Look how thin that baby is though. And it's a nice consistent thickness as well. Very nice job. Not the easiest thing in the world to do. Once you start getting chatter. You even remounted this, didn't you, to get rid of the chuck guy?
Yeah.
Very cool. It's got a nicely finished bottom. I love to see when the bottoms are finished, even though they're not on these. That's rare. I usually do. But this is a nice little touch where you can't tell where it was held because you got rid of it. You got rid of the evidence. Joe doesn't like leaving evidence behind. I know that for a fact. That's a very cute little plate.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nicely done, Joe.
What kind of wood?
Cherry.
This is wild.
This
Well,
was that
double
thing.
wild.
This is what I was chop sawing at Frank's on Friday.
I should have known. It's that Todd written all over it without having
Just
Todd.
an experiment, but green on one side, black on the other,
Oh, is it?
and then chops.
I thought it was all black.
He's lying to you.
No kidding.
Yep, that's the
That'll be
green that I did on the back side.
Wow.
That I cut through the wood into the green on the bottom.
Oh,
So what is the
Okay.
color material?
Green epoxy
Oh, okay.
and black epoxy.
Ah.
And if that chop saw of Frank's would have had a little bit more range, then it might have filled the whole thing. I'll use my radial arm saw next time. It has 22-inch travel. So I
There
could
you go.
easily do, you know, a 10-inch ball.
uh,
So.
that's wild again. I would expect.
No, see, that's unlike what Don showed
Yeah, but
here,
just
which is great.
The wood, not the fillers, but the wood line.
That's a stair tread cutoff.
Stair tread, okay, that's what I thought.
That's a,
Cool.
that's right.
Another wild,
Yep. Yep.
wild kind
Just
of.
planned. Yeah.
This was the piece I did, so I just brought this in to show the wood. Kind of did this kind of fast, but this is called black limba for anybody who's never seen this kind of wood. I just think this wood is really pretty. I just
Hard to get.
wound up getting a piece of this on during one of our travels, and it cuts nice, finishes nice, and it's an interesting looking wood. They tell me the colors are good too. So that's what black limba is. This is very rich looking. Who made this? The Ikebana. Very nice.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. No evidence of holding it down here.
No,
Very good there.
held it in the recess for the flower quill.
Maple burl. That's a dark one, huh? What's the finish?
I think it's just rubbing varnish, wipe on varnish, about 10 coats.
Very nice piece of wood. A good wood choice for something like this. Look at the bottom too, looks equally interesting. And they're spread out very nicely.
Yeah, and you
Good
didn't-
job.
He didn't fill all the cracks, right? There's some.
Yeah,
No.
personally, I don't like
Yeah, I
that.
like
Do the
that
tall
better.
one next, would you?
It needed to have the cracks.
Yeah, I'm with you. A lot of guys like to fill, I'm just a non-crack filler. This is cool. Whose is this?
It's mine.
Very nice,
Thank you. Very nice.
very nice. And what's the wood?
It's cherry.
Cherry? Cherry?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Wow, spalted cherry like that. Look at that spalting in there. Beautiful. Holy smoke.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice rim too. This is an unusual, you don't see this rounded off type of a rim like that. I really like it. I think
Thanks.
that ends it really nice. It goes right into the void there. Very nice looking piece. Sanded well.
What's the finish?
Beautiful.
It's about 1 million coats of tongue oil and poly.
A million coats all at once?
And you put poly on top of
All at once.
You
Yeah.
put poly on top of the tongue oil?
No, it was a blend.
Oh, okay.
Basically waterlogged.
Okay. Yeah, everybody's got their own proprietary blend. That's great. That's a very nice piece. And look at that curve. How beautiful is that? I get excited with a good curve. This curve coming across there, he just nailed it. It's not quite flat here, but it's fairly straight, but it isn't flat. He just kept the curve going and then a beautiful transition over there.
And a tiny little foot.
Nailed it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah.
That's got a lot of
Guess
time
who?
on it.
And we got a little birdie on there too. Check it out.
These actually sold pretty well at spring day.
Is this a totter?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
You know that cedar Frank was throwing away in his back shed?
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go, baby. I like the way this one side came out. That's perfect. Just right.
I tend to do that.
Yeah, I bet.
And the hole can go on the side, on the flat, on the top, in the bottom piece there. But they're basically a mushroom-shaped bird hat.
Cool.
And that's a chopstick as a perch, so it's pretty durable. It's not
So
gonna-
people can leave it outside and let it get patina.
In fact, Lars isn't here. Is he, Lars?
No.
Right. I took a couple of these and hit it with a torch, and at various degrees,
torch.
and I like them. They're sitting outside right now. We'll see what the weathering does, but
Fine.
a real light touch with the torch to a fairly heavy. Give Larson credit.
Who's this little, looks like a little maple,
It's mine. It's pecan.
oh, pecan. Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Got some cool chitoyants going on there. Very nice. Nice little bowl.
Looks pretty thin.
Pretty-
It
yeah,
sounded
it
thin
is.
when you set it down.
Pretty consistent too. Slight straight spot over here, but I don't know what I'm saying.
Too late.
Yeah, that curve on that one piece would have worked just right, just on there. A little bit more curved right in the middle. See where it's kind of straight there? A little bit more bulk of that going around. That's a beautiful piece of wood. That's really pretty. Good sanding, good finish.
No finish yet.
It's a cutie. Would you buff it or something? Something's on here. Steel wool?
Triple E.
Triple E? Okay. Yeah, it feels too smooth. Cool. That's pretty. There's another couple of pretty balls. These from the same person?
No, the first one's for me.
Okay. Look at the grain in that baby.
What kind of wood?
The chitoyants in there. The chitoyants are all these ripples, shiny.
Is that
pecan? No, that's not pecan, and I can't remember what the heck it is right now. I'm sorry.
Is that
It was a little piece I had lying around. I think it was just maple.
pretty.
Just maple.
curly maple?
Curly maple. Yep.
And you have a perfect curve on this one. This you nailed it. See, that one comes up. There's no straight spots. It's a nice, continuous little flowing curve you've got there. Gorgeous. I love curves. Boy, that's some pretty wood too. Excellent sanding job too. A crappy sanding job on a piece like this would kill it. It would just look awful. This was Mike. You did this, right?
Yeah. I just brought that for the piece of wood to see, so people can see what our exotic woods in North Carolina look like.
Yeah, man.
What kind of
Sweet
wood?
gum.
What is it?
Oh, sweet
Sweet
gum.
gum.
That's sweet gum?
Yeah, and everybody throws in a fireplace or
Ah.
tries to give to a neighbor.
Yeah,
You know, beautiful.
sure.
Sweet Gum City. Nice job, Mike. Cool.
The interesting thing about that piece of wood is, you look at the side, you see the drying cracks on it? Can you see them?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That piece of wood was rough turned for 8 years,
Really?
and it still got those drying cracks in when I.
Maybe you should have turned the speed up.
Wow.
It happened when it was sanding. It never got hot. By golly, those drying cracks showed up, and I turned them out, sanded again, and they came back again. So I
No
just-
kidding, so it's not heat check, see, they're drying.
I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, it was rough turned in 2005. Because I had it written on it. Strange active wood.
Good job. Some more spalting going on here. Spalted maple. Bob,
Yeah, that's me again.
way to go, Bob.
That's a piece Mark gave me and told me was totally unworkable, so I didn't.
Well, it worked. It worked beautifully. The black lines touch, the burn lines touch it off nice. It works perfectly. You have your dark lines in all this spalting, and then you put some dark lines across, it brings the whole piece together.
What kind of wood?
Maple.
Oh, that's
Spalted maple.
I swear that's poplar.
Says maple.
How many bottles of CA in that?
It has a poplar look. It actually feels like poplar wood. But that's cool. What do you have a specific use for it in mind for this, or you just try and finish the wood? Just make it something. This would make a wonderful pencil cup. I never have one. You want to sell this? Let me know. I put in 2 magic markers, and I run out of space like that.
Good beer mug, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Start the bidding.
Ooh, somebody got crazy on this one. Look at that. John Frampton. Isn't that nice? Wave ball like John Beaver's style.
nice curve.
John, can you give us a quick how do you do it?
That's fine, yeah. I turned rough turned the balls out of Cowrie from New Zealand wood, and then I built a segmented cylinder with other colors, and then I have a jig that I can put the ball on the bandsaw and cut an arc out of it.
Right.
And so I cut 2 arcs, to remove a ring, and then the same thing on the cylinder, the segmented cylinder. They glued it back in there with veneer on both sides, the black veneer on both
Excellent.
No gaps. Wow. Yeah.
Boy, very good job
The curve
on
makes
making that work.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
I mean, it would look
Looks
nice
like you drew
just straight or at a
That's
slant
flawless.
with a curve.
that's flawless. So this bowl had to be cut on a bandsaw in a big arc like this, twice. And then have this piece put inside, glued back together, and then finish turning. That's really nice, that's impressive. I don't like your bottom. I love this. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I would like, it's so beautiful, I would like to see your more pretty bottom. Holy smokes, you nailed that. That's on the money. That's not so easy to do either. Bob, we got Bob Lucas again.
That's Bradford pear.
That's nice wood to turn, isn't it?
That's like butter.
Yeah. Very cool. Little wood burning, put some branches on there. Give it something, because this is a very plain looking wood. But for those of you who haven't turned pear, boy, this pear turns beautiful. All the fruit woods, really. Just got to watch cracking, but boy, they turn nice. Holy Jamila. Yeah, Bradford pear. Yeah, I have no idea where that came from. Turned up twice today already. I don't even know what I mean. All right, we got a nailed curve. Who did this? Very nice. What's the wood? Maple? Walter maple? Very nice. Very nice. You did a great job.
Got good acoustics too.
Yeah, I like it. I wonder. That's pretty. That's a lot of wood to remove right there. That's some serious hollow in there. And it's a very nice finish, you know, per se on the inside. The cuts are quite nice. Excellent job. Nice contrast with the lid.
It would have been better if it was just a
Very nice.
Long, skinny video.
Yeah, right.
These are probably from the same person, I would think. Oh, Bob Byrne. I even saw these.
Nice, Bob.
I almost want to pass this around because the
How did you
finish
get
is
the
so
bark to
nice.
stay on?
Touching a piece of wood like this with a finish like this is such a pleasure. And his curves are on the money. A little bit of straight there, but and you reversed this, huh, Bob? So there's no evidence of where he could have held this on the bottom. He's just got a very nice, simple foot that goes good if you have a simple form and you want to show off the wood, not do any kind of, you slap a whole bunch of texture in here and see how quick you ruin a piece like this.
Right.
That's an example of when not to mess with the wood. Let the wood go in a case like this. Don't do anything else to it.
What kind of wood?
Cherry burl.
Cherry
Nice,
burl,
nice.
which is this too, I believe, right, Bob?
That's maple burl.
There's maple pearl? Oh yeah, I can't see it.
I like that one.
But look at that piece of wood on the inside there. Isn't that pretty? And the finish is just as nice. It's a real pleasure to touch this. These are the pieces that women especially don't pick up. They get into that. I went to my first craft show and had a whole bunch of stuff out. Some really old lady, I found that lady, she was 93 I think, with this gorgeous daughter of hers. I mean, whoa, holy cow. And they walk up and the old woman, she had one of those curved backs, really bad. And she walked up and she picked up the piece and she's going like, and I don't want to interrupt her and I can't see her face because she's looking down. In order to see me, she's going to have to move all kinds of things. So she's just down like this, she's feeling, and she looks up and she goes, sensual. I don't know what to say. Yeah, okay. Yeah. If your daughter is sensual, that's what I'm thinking, but yeah. And I tell you, the feel means a lot to a project. That's why the Beal buffing works so good for so many people. That it gives that little extra touch. Boy, you can feel one with both hands and go, that's the one I like. And it's the one that was Beal buff.
That's not that's called Silocell.
Silocell?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you stole Chris's.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the same kind of tactile finish. Beautiful job and a nice curve as well. Look at this, baby.
It's heavy.
This is really cool. Wow.
Rusty from the fire?
No, that's Mike's
And
driftwood.
the bottom is turned in as well.
Wow.
That's a big piece of wood to flop around and get that bottom on there.
Yeah, I got that one up to almost 450 RPM.
Wow. Holy cow.
Living dangerous.
That's really cool. You wouldn't have burnt this by any chance, would you?
No, no, no.
No, I'm just wondering. And he made a bowl go inside of it?
That's a mahogany ball that I had, and the piece is just boring by itself, so I thought I'd dress it up to have it.
I think that makes it. It really
It sits
does.
in my office, and every once in a while I spin the ball, and people go, "What's that noise?"
He's having it.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love it. This was driftwood, I take it?
Yep. What's the wood, Mike?
Very nice.
Right.
You look on that.
Oregon redwood.
Oregon?
Very nice.
Yeah, it looks like redwood.
Very nice.
That's very cool. And of course the burning, I think, made it.
It's not burned.
It's not burnt at all?
Nope. Burned by the
Nope.
sun, covered with water locks. That's it.
No
Darkened it
kidding.
up.
Wow.
Where's Mark?
That's wild. This is cool.
This
Who
is
made
our
this guy?
guest with that donated
There you are.
oak burrow.
Oak Barrel?
Yeah.
Cool.
So he
Cool.
brought an example of what that piece that's in the raffle.
Oh, okay,
That's
there you
the piece
go.
in the raffle. So buy
Very
your
nice.
tickets.
Nice of you to bring that, by the way. Thank you. Very cool. Simple. Straightforward.
Hard
Here's
shape
the
to
bowl.
make.
You know, yeah. Just showing off the wood. Good sanding job, though. I don't see sanding streaks all over. That's a good thing. So we'll take it. Good. Very good. Is that it, or?
That is the gallery.
That's it? Okay. Well, thank